Hi viewers, today we are going to discuss about the important task of speaking section, Retell Lecture or RL for short. Retell Lecture is the fourth task of PTE speaking section. Here, first an audio is played either in original speaker audio or maybe with a natural accent of any country speaker. For example, American, London, Indian or Australian. After the audio of the lecture ends, you will be given 10 seconds to recollect, reconstruct and reproduce your response. You will be given 40 seconds to record your answer. Once you are done, you can click next. Mostly people get low marks in this due to their improper practices. Now let's understand the marks contribution for Retell Lecture. Speaking, it contributes 10%, listening, it contributes 9%. Common issues faced by majority of people during practicing. Listening. Many people are not able to focus on the entire audio, which is why they are not able to get the content properly. Speaking. Speaking too fast can impact their pronunciation. Fluency. Unable to maintain the continuation of the sentences. Long recordings. Trying to cover all the important points of the audio and making recordings reach up to 35 plus seconds. No pauses. Speaking without pausing, thinking that they can get higher scores due to fluency. Solutions. Focus. Try to increase your focus so that your mind is not diverted while audio is being played. Content should be absorbed and reproduced as accurately as possible. If someone's English is poor, then it is highly recommended that you should at least catch 3 short phrases of 5 to 6 words each from the audio. Speaking. Speaking at a normal pace. Make your voice clear with good pronunciation. Fluency. Maintain your fluency by taking breaks wherever possible, especially near the full stops and commas. Pause for 0.5 seconds at a comma and stop for 1 second at a full stop. Note: many people believe that giving pauses or stopping can damage their fluency. This is not true. You need to use these helpers for your advantage. These punctuations will help you to maintain the fluency in your speaking pattern. They are not present to destroy your fluency. People think that doing this might turn off their mics. This is another mistake of people. Mic gets turned off only if you are silent for more than 3 seconds and your task will not be scored. Be confident. Be confident while you are speaking so that you do not get stuck at words trying to pronounce them. No stammering or hesitating. This is the major thing which is going to negatively impact your scores a lot. Short recordings. To score full marks, there is no need to speak for 35 plus seconds. You can get full marks even with just 22 to 25 seconds. This is more than enough because what matters in speaking section is not quantity but quality and appropriate content with good pronunciation. Use of wide range of vocabulary. Do not repeat similar phrases like I can hear, I can hear, I can hear every time. Use different choices of words. This is going to make your answer more unique and you will get good scores. Improving listening abilities. Try to listen to some English dialogues from either movies or podcasts and try to repeat them to the best of your ability. Try your level best to repeat every word exactly as it was spoken in the audio. In this way, you are going to enhance your focus and listening abilities. Improving speaking abilities. Once you are able to repeat at least 80% of the content, try to focus on speaking that out loud. Do not murmur as this will damage your pronunciation. So try speaking a bit louder so that all of your words are delivered in the microphone properly. Let's do one sample exercise so that we understand whether we have understood it better or not.
Picture is a picture, sort of artist's impression before the space age of what Venus might be like on its surface. And so this was looking at the planet Venus. It was science fiction and science fact all the way up to 56 before the start of the space age. But it wasn't completely disproved, this idea of a really sort of lush environment on Venus, until 1967, which is when the first measurements in detail were done at Venus. So Venera 4 and Mariner 5 confirmed the feeling from an earlier space mission that, in fact, the surface of Venus was not like this at all, but extremely hot, and also that the clouds were made of sulfuric acid, so there wasn't a nice water cycle like is going on in this picture. But it had to wait for these in situ measurements by a spacecraft to actually do that. And so Venus turned out not to be quite as Earth-like as we thought. And I'll sort of tell you about some of the latest results from Venus Express, which say actually there are some Earth-like features, but to a large extent it's not like the Earth. Okay, so a brief comparison between...
The lecture discussed Venus, starting with its surface characteristics. It noted the importance of the 1967 detailed measurements. Emphasis was placed on its extreme hotness due to sulfuric acid. To conclude, it was highlighted that Venus is not as hot as it was previously thought. That's it for today's session, guys. Thanks for your attention. Hope you are learning something new always with my videos, and that you are getting a different perspective to develop yourself. An important announcement. An important announcement that we have reached 75 plus subscribers as of today. Thank you everyone for your support. In view of the people's queries, I have decided to conduct a live session this weekend. If we reach 100 plus subscribers by Saturday 2 p.m., we will conduct this live session by Saturday 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. IST 5:30 GMT. During the live session, I will be giving guidance based on the practice tasks. Questions for the task will be given below in the comments. Be prepared with your answers so that when we connect on Saturday, I will be asking for your turn if you are available on the screen to answer, and I will check whether you are good to go according to your target or not. Thank you for your time.